Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for joining us this weekend. I'm Allison Fergit. Don't be alarmed if you heard explosions in Monroe County earlier today. Fort McCoy said it was conducting a controlled demolition exercise, but did not give a time it was scheduled for. Officials warned the sound from the exercise would reach surrounding areas. Earlier today, the La Crosse Center hosted the Midwest Collect Quest Card Show. The day was packed with cards, collectibles, and community. The show hosted over 70 vendor tables, ensuring there's something for every card collector.
Cards, we're not just like sports. We want Funko, we want video games, we want the whole thing. So we find it exciting because we want to bring something for everybody to the La Crosse area.
The event had free admission and ran from 9 until 4 this evening. And across the river, the Ridgeway community hosted its annual celebration. The event included a cookout, a tractor and car show, and a variety of activities for kids.
But mostly it's just an opportunity for community members to get together and see each other. We have some people that come back that maybe grew up in the area but don't live right around here anymore, and celebrate a little bit about the history of the school and the history of the community.
The event wrapped up with a live pie and baked goods auction, which supports the cost of the event. In West Salem, a special event is carrying on the legacy of one young woman. News 8 Now's JDS McGee joins us with the story. Event brings together police, fire crews, and other agencies for a fun hands-on day at Lake Neshonoc. Kids fished with officers, explored squad cars, and took part in games and giveaways, all to promote positive choices and community trust.
We are teaching the kids the Sarah Rose Hogan Foundation motto, which is living Sarah style, bringing out the best in others. That's what we want these kids to take away today, is to learn what it means to live Sarah style.
The foundation fights to prevent children from going down the paths of drug and violence. This year was the 9th event hosted in Sarah's honor, and organizers say they hope her message keeps inspiring kids to live with kindness and courage.
Well, we're still holding on to light haze out there, but if you haven't noticed, it's looking a lot better outside from where we were a couple days ago. So we're starting to see that at least unhealthy air quality moving almost out of the state. Really only western Wisconsin now in that red, which is unhealthy for anyone in the general public. In our area, just over the river into Wisconsin now, seeing a tad bit more of that orange, which still means that the air is considered to be unhealthy for sensitive groups. But everybody else is under that yellow, which is a great sign of improvement. Still seeing air quality alerts across most of Minnesota and all of Wisconsin, lasting until noon tomorrow, and this should hopefully be the last alert that we see, especially at the rate that we're seeing the air quality improve as we went throughout this weekend. Other than that, right now not looking too bad. Still, again, that lingering haze out there, but sunny and 78 in La Crosse. Going to see some few more clouds move in as we go throughout the rest of the evening. Already seeing some additional clouds in Eau Claire, but still plenty more sunshine as we go throughout the evening. Tonight, 76 in Eau Claire. We still will likely have a little bit more haze in the air tomorrow, but luckily it's not really going to be at the surface, so it'll be a good day to get outside. Yeah, I'll have all the details in a little bit.
Sounds good. Thank you, Nicole. Some breaking health news. Wisconsin confirming its first measles cases of the year. The state health department confirming 9 measles cases in Oconto County. All 9 people were exposed to the same source during out-of-state travel. Health officials say the risk to the community remains low. Measles is highly contagious, spreading through the air when people cough or sneeze. And in national news, President Trump lashed out late Saturday at the Senate Minority Leader and told Senate Republicans to go home for a months-long recess. CBS News' Willie James Inman has more.
President Trump lashed out at Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer late Saturday, telling him to, quote, go to hell, and abruptly ending talks over dozens of pending nominee confirmations. The president's Truth Social tirade came just hours before lawmakers were expected to strike a deal. Instead, the president told Republicans to, quote, not accept the offer. Republicans hoped to make a deal with Democrats and came close as the two parties and the White House negotiated over moving a large tranche of nominees in exchange for reversing some of the Trump administration's recent cuts to foreign aid, among other cuts. But there was no agreement, prompting the president to attack Schumer and the Senate to head home for a month-long recess.
We were serious about trying to make some progress. But ultimately, Trump wouldn't agree. He took his ball, he went home, leaving Democrats and Republicans alike wondering what the hell happened.
Prior to the face-off between the president and Senator Schumer, the Senate rapidly voted through a number of nominees. Among those given a green light, Jeanine Pirro, who was confirmed 50-45 as the U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia. In other weekend political news, former special counsel Jack Smith, who investigated President Trump before his re-election, is under investigation. The investigation follows a complaint from Arkansas Republican Senator Tom Cotton, who wrote on X that Smith's investigations of President Trump were politically motivated. Smith led 2 criminal investigations into the president, the classified documents case at Mar-a-Lago, as well as the investigation into Trump's attempts to overturn the results of the 2020 election. Willie James Inman, CBS News, Bridgewater, New Jersey.
Coming up, new tariffs are set to go into effect on Thursday. What it means for your wallet after the break.
It's the patio closeout sale at Home Seasonal Concepts. Get up to an extra 50% off regular prices or pay no interest until 2030 on the best selection of porch and patio in the Midwest. Right now during the patio closeout sale at Home Seasonal Concepts.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Call to donate today.
I'm standing here in the warehouse this morning where some 30 to 40 installers depart every morning. You've been thinking about new windows. I've been thinking about new windows for over 40 years. And my promise to you is that these fine installers that leave here every morning install the finest windows available in the market today, expert installation, always at a good value. If you're looking for new replacement windows, today would be a great day to reach out to the board store and set up a prompt free estimate.
Jolivet Family Farms. There's no substitute for homegrown freshness. Jolivet's homegrown triple sweet corn is picked fresh daily. Join us Sundays 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. for our roasted sweet corn and charcoal brats. Jolivet's also features homegrown carrots, sweet onions, peppers, beets, cabbage, dill, tomatoes, cucumbers, blueberries, and so much more. Find distinctive crafts and decor. Take home some cookies, breads, bars, or pies from our homemade bakery. Buy fresh, buy local. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
During the 51st anniversary sale at Home Sleep Express, get our best offer ever and pay no interest until 2030, or get an extra 10% off sale prices on Prana Sleep and Thomas Cole Sleep. Find the right fit for your right sleep. The 51st anniversary mattress sale, now at Home Sleep Express.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
The Trump administration's new tariffs will raise the U.S. effective tariff rate from 2% last year to 17%, a high not seen since the Great Depression years. CNN's John Lorience reports.
Barring some last-minute change of mind, President Donald Trump's new tariffs go into effect Thursday.
I know a lot of these are set rates pursuant to deals. Some of these deals are announced, some are not. Others depend on the level of the trade deficit or surplus we may have with the country. So these tariff rates are pretty much set.
The Trump administration's new rates on most U.S. trading partners range from 10% to 50%.
We're getting better trade terms, and I'm very anxious to see what that's going to translate into more sales.
And with President Trump's trade deals, trillions of dollars are going to be invested and going to grow this economy. I'm betting on America.
But not everyone has a glass-is-half-full view of what this means for the economy.
We could tip over into recession. That wouldn't be my prediction right now, but the risk is greater certainly than it was before.
If you discount the quick down and up blip of COVID, we're actually 7 years overdue for recession by historical standards.
Economic analysts say U.S. consumers are going to be picking up some of the tab from these global tariffs with higher prices on store shelves nationwide.
The American people are feeling it. The impact of tariffs, $2,400 a year for working families across the country. That's the reality of tariffs.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
The Trump administration says although the August 7th date remains firm, the August 12th deadline for its trade deal with China might be pushed back. Best Buy is adding mini IKEA showrooms in some of its stores, but don't expect any Swedish meatballs for sale. Starting in the fall, 10 Best Buys will have 1,000 square foot IKEA showrooms. The shop-in-shops will feature kitchen and laundry room settings from the Swedish furniture store. IKEA workers will help customers design kitchen and laundry spaces, and Best Buy workers will help them pick out appliances. The partnership is the first time IKEA has sold inside another retailer in the U.S. And Doritos is often known for its bold flavors, and the chip maker is at it again. This time, the company is introducing what it hopes will be the next Cool Ranch. It has released its golden sriracha flavor. Sriracha is a chili sauce often associated with Thai and Vietnamese food. Grocery stores routinely sell the sauce, and Doritos is hoping to cash in on that popularity with this new chip. The company says its golden sriracha took about 2 years to develop. Still ahead, what you need to know about certain allergy medications and a recall on some freeze-dried fruit over a possible listeria contamination.
And we've seen some great improvement in our air quality, but we're still seeing some lingering effects as we go into the start to this week. I'll have all the details coming up right after the break.
Right now at US Cellular, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90.
Hey, we're tired of having the wool pulled over our eyes with these hidden requirements. What aren't we seeing?
Yeah. Do we get our choice of free phones?
Yep, you get the latest phones.
I bet we have to trade in our old phones, though.
Nope, sure don't.
Wow.
High five. Almost. Higher. Yes. Nope.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, built for us.
Freedom is the ability to choose the path that makes you happy.
When you need a truck to get you from the job site
to the campsite, drive your story with a new Ram
or a new Jeep from Pischke Motors.
Stop in now to get a brand new Jeep, Ram, Dodge, Fiat, or Chrysler. Whether it's for work or play, we've got the vehicle for you. We have a wide selection of every model. Nothing beats getting in the driver's seat. So stop in today. Go to Pischke.com, Pischke Motors West Salem, or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
Get an 11% rebate on everything now at Menards. Shop our huge selection of in-stock garage doors or design your own using our free garage door design program. This 9x7 garage door is just $399.99 after rebate. Upgrade to a Chamberlain Smart Garage Door Opener. These openers let you monitor and operate your garage door from anywhere with your phone. Get this Wi-Fi garage door opener for just $158.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Furnish your home with The Forest at Black River Furniture Outlet, Wisconsin's best priced furniture store. Browse cozy Amish rockers, customizable easy sofas made in Wisconsin, and stunning handmade dining sets in hickory, walnut, aspen, and barnwood. Shop pantries, counter bars, gun cabinets, and more. Style your space this season with our cabin rug collection. Multiple sizes available. Swing by the bed shed for rustic bedroom sets, bunk beds, and Amish-made office furniture. Family and veteran owned. Visit Black River Furniture Outlet this summer.
So dandy, pop in to Valley Fudge and Candy.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Freeze-dried fruit sold at Sam's Club stores across the U.S. is being recalled over possible listeria contamination. Dohler Dry Ingredient Solutions is recalling some of its Members Mark freeze-dried fruit variety pack 15-count boxes. They were distributed last month. The Food and Drug Administration said the company discovered the issue during internal testing. No illnesses have been reported so far. If you have the product, throw it away and visit a Sam's Club for a refund. You can find more information on the FDA's website. Some doctors say you may want to reach for something other than the allergy drug diphenhydramine, which is sold under the brand name Benadryl. In a review published earlier this year, allergy experts from 2 universities say the medication is outdated and dangerous. They also say there are safer alternatives on the market like Claritin and Allegra. At the very minimum, the experts say the drug should be moved behind the pharmacy counter. The review notes that Benadryl and other drugs with the same active ingredient can cause sedation, cognitive impairment, and in some cases, dangerous cardiac effects. And we finally have a nice enough day where you can go outside and not be hit with that haze from that wildfire smoke. Let's send it over to Nicole to see what the rest of the day has in store for us.
Oh yeah, much of the area has definitely seen some great improvement out there, and it's looking like we'll continue to see that improvement, but it's going to still be at that slow rate that we've seen it throughout this weekend. So still some lingering haze as we go into your Monday, but really should not affect anybody unless you're in those more sensitive groups. And even after that, it's looking like we should be in the clear by tomorrow evening. Tomorrow's highs looking pretty good too, the lows as well. Actually, some of us getting to that 60-degree mark, so we're starting to see that slow rise in our temperatures throughout this week. 60 degrees when you wake up in the morning to start your week off in La Crosse, 58 in Eau Claire. As we go into our highs, pretty nice out there. Most of the area now returning to the 80s if you haven't yet in the last few days. 82 for your Monday high in La Crosse, 81 in Eau Claire. We'll have a couple more clouds moving throughout the area, but overall it's going to be a pretty nice day. Light winds overall as well, still blowing for the most part out of the south, mainly out of the southeast. Very comparable to what we had today, where it's a little bit noticeable, but that'll help move that haze out of the area as well, blowing close to around 10 miles an hour in the afternoon hours. Not much more than that though. As far as that haze is concerned, once we get to tomorrow afternoon, I know this looks bad, but it's really all staying in the air above us. We're not seeing a lot of it reaching the surface anymore, and that's why likely not going to see a lot of air quality alerts left in the future. Still that haze in the sky though, so maybe a couple extra nice sunrises and sunsets, but as we go into Monday evening and especially into Tuesday, that's when we should be fully in the clear across the entirety of the area. No more haze in the sky, thankfully, because we do have some nice summertime temperatures coming up. Going to stay mild to start, but definitely feeling that warm up as we get towards the end of the week. Your highs for Tuesday, 84 in La Crosse, 82 in Eau Claire. Everybody really getting back to near normal now as we climb back to the mid 80s across the area. For Monday though, again, I mentioned there's some clouds out there, nothing too crazy though. Going to be fairly quiet with winds blowing out of the southeast. As we go into Tuesday, it will be mostly dry, seeing dry conditions in the morning hours, but we could have a couple pop-up isolated showers and thunderstorms as we head into the afternoon and maybe lasting into the very early evening hours. As you can see though, very minimal as far as coverage goes, so it's more likely than not going to be a dry day for Tuesday, but some of us maybe could get a quick shower. Nothing that would really amount to much as far as rain totals would go, and after that really moves out pretty quickly, already done by your Tuesday evening. We do have some more rain chances though coming up as we get throughout the rest of the week, especially overnight. Wednesday and Thursday night looking like the 2 chances coming up. That is a little bit more probable, but even then only about a 20% chance of those actually making it into the area. Otherwise, once we get to the end of the week and into the weekend, that's when we start to see our rain chances starting to increase a little bit. So that's why we're urging you to get outside this weekend once that haze moved out, because we might have a little bit more of a wet forecast going into next weekend. It's going to be a little bit hot, a little bit humid out there as well, so really trying to savor this last bit of almost fall-like temperatures that we've been having, because by the time we get to Friday, some of us will be climbing into the 90s, and it's going to be humid with that as well, so it's going to feel like summer again.
Yeah, it's been a shame that all this haze was here, because I mean it was so nice. The weather, the temperatures were so nice out, but with that haze, it just made it hard to be outside for a long time. Yeah. All right, well, thank you, Nicole. And coming up next in sports, a frog racing tradition from Monroe County, plus the Brewer Bats look to stay hot as they go for a sweep over the Nationals. Kate is in next with sports.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to La Crosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
It's the summer sales event. Great time to buy. Nice weekend, Hank?
Spectacular. Took the family camping, courtesy of Ford F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 48 years. Morgan?
Baseball tournament. Mike explored with the whole infield.
How about you two?
Mud bath.
Get 0 down, 0% financing plus 0 payments for 90 days on F-150 or lease F-150 for $499 a month with 0 down. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Get ready, Hillsboro. It's the event of the summer, the Hillsboro Charity Tractor Pull, August 8th and 9th. 3 thrilling sessions over 2 days with 8 Pro Pulling League classes. Horsepower, dirt flying, and fun for the whole family. Tickets are just $25 and kids 10 and under get it free. Feel the power. Support a cause. Don't miss the Hillsboro Charity Tractor Pull, August 8th and 9th.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Señor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Señor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
We are 3 days into August, and the Milwaukee Brewers hold the best record in Major League Baseball. 5-1 in their last 6 games and had a chance for a sweep over the Nationals. Jacob Misiorowski supposed to be on the mound, but instead he was placed on the 15-day injured list with a tibia contusion. So that means Logan Henderson is back with the club, a 1.7 ERA over 21 innings this season. Hasn't pitched for the Brewers since late May, but picking up where he left off. Third inning gets James Wood to go down on strikes. 4 1/3 innings, 3 hits, and 1 run for the 23-year-old. A very solid day. And for the Brewer offense, certainly no shortage of run. Already up 1 in the second, and Bryce Terang is going to add 2 more. Over the wall and right, Milwaukee goes up 3. Later, 4-1 in the 6th. Caleb Durbin on second. He's going to steal third, and the throw goes high. Brewers doing Brewer things. It's 5-1. And then in the 7th, bases loaded for the new guy, Brandon Lockridge, and he singles into center field. 2 more runs score. Brewers make it 8-1, and they weren't done. Still in the 7th, and Terang at the plate. And for the second time on the day, he's going to touch them all. Another 2-run shot. Brewers with 56 hits in the 3-game series. They get the sweep 14-3. Yesterday, we got 4 new members into the Pro Football Hall of Fame: Eric Allen, Antonio Gates, Sterling Sharp, and Jared Allen. You heard from the Packer great Sterling Sharp in last night's show, but the former Viking Jared Allen also deserves some big praise. Allen spent 12 seasons in the NFL, 6 of them in Minnesota, playing 96 games for the Purple and Gold, and he was a 4-time All-Pro, 3 of those coming in his time in Minnesota. He finished his career with 136 sacks, which is 12th all-time. He was a great football player before he went to Minnesota, but he turned into a Hall of Famer during his time with the Vikings.
What you did for the growth of my career, but more importantly, the people that you surrounded me with in that organization helped me grow as a man. That is why I will forever call the Vikings my home.
And the most interesting thing I saw this weekend came from the small town of Melvina, Wisconsin. Their 48th year of the Melvina Frog Days, loaded with slow pitch softball tournaments, some sand volleyball. But the main event came on Saturday night when the Frogs came out and the races began. You started from inside the circle. You can't touch the frog after the race begins. And the first one to get their frog out of the circle was your winner. The overall champion won a giant ceramic frog. I was there in person last night, and I've never seen anything like it.
That's
I can assure
incredible.
you, none of the frogs were hurt. They put them back in the basket and put them back in the
hear.
pond they were taken from. But it was crazy. I've never seen anything like it. like it.
No, me neither. I've never heard of that before, too, so I'm surprised it's in its 48th year, but
everyone was there. They're like, you got to get this on the news. You got to get on.
Hey,
I assure you I will, because it was awesome. It was never seen anything
That's great.
like
And I think we have like donkey basketball in this area, too, I believe. I know Jacob just did a story with donkey racing.
We've got some of the best sports here.
You know, I think we need to maybe get the dogs into basketball too, to have a little bit of an Air Bud moment. I'll talk to my dad and see if we can get anything at Central going.
We need to make it happen. All right, we'll have another check on your forecast after the break.
Keeping you safe and ahead of the storm. The First Warn Weather Storm Runner. Only from News 8 Now. Expect more.
At Perkins, $5.99 gets you the best breakfast value in America. Get a fresh cracked egg, crispy bacon, and 2 pancakes for just $5.99. The hungrier you are, the better it gets. The Great American Trio, only at Perkins.
You protected our rights, preserved our freedom. You may have even risked your life for us. Now, it's our turn to fight for you. Your local Wisconsin emergency, energy, and housing assistance providers, and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund reward the service of our veterans with rental and energy support in their time of crisis. Apply today to get the fresh start you've earned.
There's a lot that goes on at the Y. You may know us as a great place to better your physical, mental, and spiritual well-being in a safe environment that nurtures growth and is that third place for our community to meet and connect. The many services and programs here at the Y strive to help our community access resources and address needs, navigate daily life and support each other through challenges, and educate all generations on making their lives and our community better. We can make that difference together. See why.
One of the things I've said for years is we do things right and we do the right thing. From the very beginning, when we offered bathrooms, one of the biggest concerns for homeowners is just safety. Can you get in and out of the bathtub? If that's a problem for you, the Board Store has the products and the installers to make your bathroom safe as well as attractive and easy to care for. Call today for a prompt free estimate.
America, think you can't get a complete dinner with dessert for under $10? Then check out the Great American Burger Trio at Perkins. A juicy cheeseburger, crispy fries, plus a slice of pie, all for just $9.99. Only at Perkins.
Okay, let's see. Headlines from News 8 Now? Check. Live updates all day? Check. Local breaking news? Yep. Weather every 10 minutes? Yes, please. Well, that was an easy choice. News 8 Plus. It puts the now in your day. Get it today.
If you're heading out on the water tonight, it's going to be a pretty good night for it to finish the weekend out, staying in the 70s. Fairly light winds out there as well, so could get a good wake going and then maybe invite us out on your boat. I would appreciate that.
Maybe
Sounds
get a
fun.
frog and do some racing.
Would be a
We'll
great
have the
week
10
for that.
o'clock on the river.
All right, well, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you at 10.